Hello and welcome everybody to another Bloomburrow draft. I'm Paul Cheon and today we are sitting at rank 313 and we are hoping to do a little bit more climbing before we will no longer be drafting Bloomburrow. I believe this might be my second to last draft of the format before you will be graced with some Duskmorn drafts because the early access event is right around the corner. Now, hopefully we can make another good run. The last draft was absolutely ridiculous. We went 7-0 with a triple Hunter's Talent, ridiculous green-white deck. It was just super smooth and hoping we can run it back. Now, before this draft starts, I did want to say that this video is brought to you by tcgplayer.com. Check out tcgplayer.com for all your TCG singles and sealed product needs. If you want to make any purchases through the website, make sure you click that affiliate link in the description below. Additionally, check out heavyplay.com for premium Magic the Gathering supplies and accessories. If you want deck box, playmats, sleeves, dice boxes, life pads, check them out. heavyplay.com/paulcheon will get you 10% off your first order. All right, let's do this. Ho! Hey, remember a couple of drafts ago? Was it actually the last draft where I passed this? Well, first pick, first pack. You better believe I am slamming Dream Do Entrancer. This card is absolutely phenomenal. 4 mana for a 3/4 reach body, solid. ETB, stunning something for 3 turns is solid. Or you can tap down one of your small creatures, and in blue-green specifically, you do some blink shenanigans, you draw a bunch of cards, get a bunch of value that way. One of the best rares in the set. Very, very happy to slam the Dream Do Entrancer, noting that we're passing a Jolly Gerbils, Spellgyre, Hivespine Wolverine, Hearthborn Battler, and a Longstock Brawl. But let's slam Dream Do Entrancer here, first pick. And what do we have to follow that up here? All right, we might be looking at doing some Sultai stuff here. Consumed by Greed is cool, but given that we first picked the Dream Do Entrancer, I want to be probably some kind of a green-based deck splashing something. Rare is missing here. Very, very good pack. These are both premium uncommons. Actually, all 3 of these are premium uncommons, but I'm not going to take the Blacksmith's Talent. Saver's also quite nice, but we're going to take a pretty easy fell out of this pack. And maybe we can set up for some Sultai shenanigans. Sultai shenanigans. All right, moving on to this pack, we have Bark Knuckle Boxer, Baker's Bane Duo, Sticky Tongue Sentinel as the cards that stand out to me for what I'd be interested in taking. I am a sucker for Baker's Bane Duo. I absolutely love that card, but if we're going to be looking to lean into the blue-green side of things, then do I want to take the Sticky Tongue instead? I want to like bounce my Dream Do Entrancers and get a bunch of value, but Baker's Bane Duo is such a... All right, I'm going to take Sticky Tongue. Normally, I would take the Baker's Bane Duo, but I want to have some fun with the Sticky Tongue and do some bouncing shenanigans. And I feel like in blue-green, the Sentinel is just everything that you want. Blue-green tends to lack removal, so having extra reach bodies is quite nice as well against the black-white deck specifically. Now I will take a 4th pick Sunshower Druid and try, hopefully, we can get the blue-green Blink deck to work here. Alternatively, we can be some kind of a black-green deck, splashing blue for the Dream Do Entrancer. This is an odd pack here. We have a bunch of black cards. Glide Dive Duo is fine. There's a Cash Grab and another Sunshower Druid. I think I will take Sunshower Druid over the Cash Grab. It's really important to pick up some of these cheap cards and then try to build your deck around it to try to do all the blinking nonsense. But Cash Grab is also nice with the Dream Do Entrancer. But let's take the Sunshower here. Definitely not seeing any blue cards, at least in this pack. What do I take here? This pack's kind of a miss. I'm not going to take Sylvan Tutor, as much as I know everybody's going to want me to take Sylvan Tutor. I'll just take Thornplate Intimidator as just a random creature. If I do end up in black-green, I guess it can be something that I want. Now the question is, at what point can you have too many Sunshower Druids? Are we getting to that number? I got 3 now. There's a Dire Downdraft too in this pack. Flamecash Gecko, another Thornplate, but let's take the 3rd one here. I really want like a Pawn Prophet or whatever, but not seeing any of those. Okay, I think here I'll take Paw Patch Formation over Sunshower Druid number 4. And then now I'll take Jolly Gerbils tabled. Okay, so, you know, obviously these are like kind of blue-green cards, but we're not seeing any blue cards specifically. So blue is actually not super open, which is a little bit interesting. Is there a world where we can like shift gears into something else? I mean, we're seeing some red cards here, but I don't know that Sunshower Druid goes in a Blacksmith's Talent deck. So I'll just take Treetop Sentries, I guess. Okay, we're just seeing infinite Thornplate Intimidators. Is Lizards open? I mean, stocking the pantry. I have triple Sunshower Druid. All right. I'm not a believer in stocking the pantry, by the way. That's kind of why you see me not take that. Okay, well. Okay. Okay, we have a plan here. We're going to be like a black-green deck here with a million 4-drops and try to figure out what we want to do. Look, I took all these Sunshower Druids, but even if we don't end up playing it, it's fine. I have Season of Loss and Dream Dew Entrancer. I can make this work. There's a Shoreline Looter in the pack and a Hazel's Nocturne as well, but Season of Loss is the best rare in the entire set. I'm going to slam it. And then now we have Thoughtstalker Warlock versus Nocturnal Hunger. There's also a Hivespine Wolverine, but Thoughtstalker Warlock is premium, so I'm going to take that. Also a nice card to blink if I ever end up getting a blink thing, but blue-green specifically might be pretty cut off for us. Kind of an odd place to be. Black did kind of dry up in the first pack after that pack with the Fell and the Consumed by Greed, but what am I going to do, right? It's like I opened Season of Loss, Thoughtstalker Warlock. I mean, this is just kind of where we are. Now I will take the 3-tree Root Weaver. Seems pretty good in this deck where we're looking to splash the Dream Dew Entrancer. That's a second Helga here. But in an otherwise fairly weak pack, there is a Polywallop. And we do have a good number of frogs, and we don't have that much interaction. So I can probably take that over 3-tree Root Weaver. There's also Glide Dive Duo, which is a fine card, but I always just value having some good interaction, and we do have a good number of frogs, so this is going to be cheaper in a lot of instances. Here we have Paw Patch Formation or Hazel's Nocturne as options. I'm a sucker for Paw Patch Formation. There's probably, if I'm going to be black-green somehow, there's probably going to be some way to utilize the food in some way. But we are very light on squirrels, so I don't think Honored Dray Leader is the pick here. I think it's like Cash Grab or Polywallop, and here I will take Cash Grab after we already taken the Polywallop. We do have some nice permanents to try to find. And given that we're black-green, we'll hopefully probably find some squirrels. I will slam Hivespine Wolverine, great top-end creature here. That's a 3-tree Root Weaver as well, which is pretty nice. I'll take a Sticky Tongue Sentinel. Nice way to bounce the Dream Dew Entrancer. I'll take Druid of the Spade, but I don't really want it. Wow, this is such a fast draft. We're just turbo drafting here. Black, again, kind of dried up, but we didn't see any blue either. We passed the Looter, so this is a really odd draft. Was I supposed to be Gruul or something? I don't know. But I still think I'm getting a bunch of green cards. Like, my deck's still fine. It's just splashing Season of Loss is going to be kind of tough. All right. So this is an interesting pack. We have Clement, Daring Wave Rider, and Long River Lurker as options. All of them are blue-based. There's nothing that's fantastic in black-green, and I don't think I care too much for a third Paw Patch Formation right now. And like I said, black didn't seem super-duper open. I can probably find a way to splash the Season of Loss if I really want to. Is Clement good? I'll take Clement with all these Sunshower Druids. And it's a rare, and I want to try to have some fun with it. All right, we're going to slam the Pawn Prophet here. We're moving back and forth between the colors, but I know there are some options at 3-tree Root Weavers, so I will be making sure that I try to prioritize some mana fixing here, because I want to kind of go off with the Clements and all these blue-green cards that I have here. I just think it's going to be pretty fun. Here, I don't see any good frog cards, so I will take a Nocturnal Hunger. If I'm going to be splashing the Fell, then maybe this is what I do anyways. Here, there's another Nocturnal Hunger versus Savor versus Clifftop Lookout. I don't really care for Clifftop Lookout, so I think it's going to be one of the removal spells again. And I don't have much to do with the food. Black could still be a splash, and on the splash, I like Nocturnal Hunger a little more. So let's take the Hunger. Here, I'll take Daring Wave Rider. There is a Sticky Tongue Sentinel. I could take that. No, I'm going to take Daring Wave Rider. This card's too sweet. This is also an ETB effect. Here, I will take a Bushy Bodyguard for another cheap-ish thing to play. And then now there's a Sky Skipper Duo that I could take, which seems fine here. It's just, I'm not getting that much mana fixing. That's like the one concern here. This is such an odd draft. I guess I can take a Shore Up. Like, I'm not really sure where we need it to be. But it looks like we're going to just be like a really bad mana 3-color deck. But I guess it is what it is. What can I cut? I guess I can not play Sky Skipper Duo. And then something along these lines. Thoughtstalker Warlock's probably not that great on the splash. Something like this? Do I love it? No. But it looks okay. Minus the fact that my mana is wildly unplayable. I guess the blue just really wasn't there for us, huh? Maybe black-green is still... Maybe black-green is still the thing that I need to be doing here. But the thing is, like, I didn't see that much cheap black stuff either. Daring Wave Rider is nice with these Nocturnal Hungers. I do generate a lot of food. Yeah, this is really, really tricky. I mean, the way that I look at it, I feel like I have to play the Season of Lost no matter what I do. So we just need to kind of figure out what our second color is and then just play accordingly. I'm really disappointed that we just got no mana fixing. We did see some opportunities at 3-tree Root Weavers, but I was looking for Uncharted Havens, some Bells, but it looks like other people were also cooking in this draft, and we're trying to go super deep as well. So let's figure out what we need to do here. All right, I think I'm just going to cut the blue and just try to play Clement and Dream Dew and Transfer. Do something like that. And then we can just like go with a black-green base and then splash blue. Something like that. 8 Forest. The mana's not going to be perfect, but 8/7/2. That gives us 2 blue sources plus a 3-tree Root Weaver. Not great, but we do have a good number of cycling effects. And then we also have a cash grab to hopefully find a blue source. I can cut Head of the Homestead, Rush Shield, Rampager. Probably like maybe one of the Sunshower Druids, just because we're not doing like a ton of bouncy stuff. I don't even know if Clement is worth splashing, to be honest. It's probably not. And then I think we can still run this mana base and just splash the Dream Dew and Transfer. I feel like this makes our deck a little more consistent. Can certainly shave some number of those. And maybe cut one of those. And then cut like one more card. I like the Treetop Sentries just because we have triple Paw Patch formation, so we just have lots of ways to make food. And so the Corpse Buried Cultivator also gets a little bit better, and it gives us another 3 mana play. I think it's between Sunshower Druid and Thornplate Intimidator. Gonna take a look at my pool again just to see if there's something that I'm missing. There is... I don't really care too much about Head of the Homestead. There's also Rush Shield Rampager, but I do think the Intimidator's better. And then there's also a Stargaze. You know I'm a sucker for Stargaze. Why don't we just cut 1, 1, and play a Stargaze? Yeah. I love drawing cards. What can I say? All right. Now, before round one starts, if you've enjoyed all of this content and wanted to support the channel in another way, the best way to do so is through my Patreon. That's patreon.com/paulcheon. Access to the Patreon will give you access to my Discord channel, which I think is a really great way to up your limited game, as there's a really great community there of people looking to get better at draft just like yourselves. Also, shout out to all the people here. Thank you so much. Really do appreciate all of your support. Okay, this is an odd deck. I hope it works out. Got a little bit of everything. Literally, I made it so that I'm playing a bunch of one-ofs, and let's see if that pans out for us. Like, I just felt like I don't quite have enough stuff with the Paw Patch Patrol, not with the Sunshower Druid. So, with the Sunshower Druid, so I just ended up going down to 1. I do have the double Sticky Tongue, but I don't know how good they are if I just don't have a fully fleshed out blue-green blink deck. But we drew the combo. We got the Pawn Prophet with the Sticky Tongue, so I'm very happy about that. Okay, they're beating me down. Let's play Pawn Prophet, and then I'm just gonna kill this rabbit, I think. Let's keep my life total high just because I have so much more value than them. And I drew the Nocturnal Hunger too. Okay. All right. Yeah. Let's bounce Pawn Prophet again and replay it. We are just living all of our dreams with this one Pawn Prophet. Veteran Guard Mouse is a pretty good one. Okay. I'm kind of interested in just polywalloping that. Yeah, let's just polywallop that now. Now the question is, what else do I do? I think I just run out this Cultivator. Next turn I can, like, try to... I have Paw Patch Formation, I have Cash Grab. Oh, interesting, okay. So they can hit me for 2, I guess? No, just... Yeah, just 1, I guess. Yeah, that's not a problem. Damn, I wanted a food with my Cash Grab. Let's go Forest. Let's cast Cash Grab. Wow, what a miss. Dear Jesus. We hit the Stargaze too? That's unfortunate. Wow, that was so bad. It's just all lands. That's... Yeah. That was extremely bad. What do you have? Is it like Crumb and Get It or something? Is it Might of the Meek? I mean, given that they attack with the Warren Guard, I think it's Crumb and Get It. Sonar Strike. I see. Let's draw a card. Okay. We drew another land. Fantastic. 10 lands. Okay. Not ideal. Not ideal. Like, their creatures are so bad that I feel bad using my removal spells on them. I mean, it was that big miss with the cash grab, to be honest. I'm gonna take this damage for now. I'm gonna give myself one more turn to just draw a creature. Okay, well that one I can certainly kill. I'll give you a food. I don't want to lose any more life. Alright, Hivespine Wolverine. I don't care about their food, but I do care about putting a counter on Pawn Profit. That seems great. Then let's play a land and pass. Alright, so now they might have a crumb and get it. We'll see. Oh, the food token. Yikes. Oh, that's so bad. I guess I was not supposed to give them a food token? Not a bad top deck, at least. They're just gonna take 6, though. But this is fine. I think I can actually maybe outrace them. This can also chump. Yep. Do I trade here? I guess. Okay, another land is not good. We've drawn more than double our opponent's lands. I guess maybe I should have just killed the food. It's my bad. Just draw some lands. Oh my gosh. Okay. Why are they not sacking their lands? Okay, that was a good draw. I have another Hivespine Wolverine that I can use to find my Banishing Light. Let's exile some spells. Sure. Oh! What is this? Each opponent were X number of creature cards in my graveyard. Do I have 7 creatures in my graveyard? 1, 2, 3. No. I have 3. All right. I should have played the land. Okay, so do I want to cash this in? So I want to... They're at 5 life. I have how many creatures in my yard? 1, 2, 3. I have 3. And then I can play this. I can deal 5 damage to them. That doesn't seem very good. Do I want to cash 3-tree Root Weaver in for another card, is the question. I think so. Yeah, let's do that. So both players sack 3 things, and I draw 2 cards. Is that good? I just feel like my deck on average is better. This is, like, it can be 1, 2, 3. I mean, this could have been so much better, but whatever. I've drawn so many lands, I just feel like I have a lot more action in my deck than my opponent. They get to keep a Bravekin Duo. Oh. Well, drew 2 more lands, so, you know. Uh, 5, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13. I guess we still have 4 lands left in our deck. What the heck is this? Okay. There we go. There we go. All right. Now we're looking very, very good. Double Hivespine Wolverine, and we got it. Whew. It only took Season of Loss. It only took Season of Loss. This Sunshower Druid does not seem very good in my deck. I'm gonna see if I should just maybe cut it. What's my 2 mana situation like, though? It's not very good, that's the problem. So, yeah, I think I need to play at least 1 as just another thing to do early, because I don't have that many things to do early. So, I will still play it as a necessary evil with slightly cute things to do with the Sticky Tongue Sentinel as well. So, I think 1 is basically the right number here. That Thornplate Intimidator was quite nice. And having some more things to do in the late game also seems good. My creatures are not very good in the late game. I also don't have any recursion, which is unfortunate. All right, you know what? Let's just run it back. Let's just run it back. The double Hivespine Wolverines are my late game win conditions, but I feel like I might want one more big thing. All right, playing against it's a Cakewalk. This is AJ Soccer. Plays a lot of Magic. A lot of Magic. All right. You know, I'm going to try actually not playing Sunshower Druid turn 1 because I have so many bounce effects, and see if I can use that for something else. But I do have the Pawn Prophet, so maybe I should play it. Kitsa. I'm not going to mess around with that one. Three-tree Root Weaver into and a land. Okay. Let's go Pawn Prophet into a Cultivator. All right, we're 2 lands away from Thornplate Intimidator. Cash Grab would be pretty nice right now. Land would be okay, but they're doing the blue-green thing here as well. 3-tree Scribe is also a very, very nice one. I honestly kind of want to kill it, just because it's so good in that deck. All right. Use both my hungers early on 2 good targets, but of course if they play something big, I'm in a little more trouble. But now we're in a point where we do have access to 6 lands and the Thornplate Intimidator, which is pretty good because if we draw land number 7, obviously we can offspring the Intimidator. Lily Splash Mentor is very good. Obviously with the Pawn Prophet. All right. This does not do anything with what's in play. All right, we're in our main. Let's go ahead and make a food. Okay, we drew a land. I mean, not a whole lot we can do here. So I'm going to go ahead and just turn this into a 3/3. And then just pass. And I'm gonna wait till I can cast this for 2. This is what I kind of wanted in my deck. I wanted the Mentors and the 3-Tree Scribes, but nobody gave it to me. I had to shift. Somebody else was doing the froggy. All right, Scrap Shooter. It's a 4/4 reach. So they're just playing a bunch of big things, and it's making it very, very difficult for us to actually get through for any amount of damage here. I'm gonna hold this land. I really hope they don't have a counterspell here, but couldn't really play around it anyways. I think I almost want to play another Thornplate Intimidator. I don't know what I need to cut though. But they've been somewhat impressive just because I don't think I have enough top end stuff. I should forage here. I'm not going to attack, but they got some nonsense here. Looks like run away together, maybe? Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be kind of annoying to try to outgrind this. But we do have Season of Loss. That is a fantastic card here. If we can find that. Can always bail us out, Season of Loss. It's a good magic card. Good magic card. I know the moment I board this card out, I'm just going to run into like a red-white mouse deck and die. Alright, Pawn Prophet. It's just annoying, right? When your opponents just like go off with the Pawn Prophet. Like, come on, can you just stop, please? That's what I'm thinking, at least. Heaped Harvest. Okay, so pseudo shields down, but I can't really do anything to stop what they're trying to do. Certainly attacking with the Intimidator next turn. Another land here does not help my cause. All right, that's a cultivator, and yeah, we're always a season away from coming back potentially. That would have been an excellent turn to draw Season of Loss. Come on, deck. The deck I have in front of me is not perfect, so we need all the help we can get. Stargaze would also be great. Maybe Stargaze is a reason for me to just keep playing out all my lands. Because he's certainly doing... My opponent's doing a much better job of just getting infinite value. Look at this. It's Pawn Prophet. I mean, they're doing the blue-green thing. It's just blue was cut off, which is usually a rarity. He's drawn like 5 more cards than me. This is not cool. Not cool at all. Alright, well, we drew a Sticky Tongue Sentinel. That's cool. It's not as fancy as the things that they're doing, but it's something. It helps me find Season of Loss. Oh! That is a Season of Loss. Which I can't cast it yet. But I can cast it next turn. So I can do this so we both sack 3 things. And then I draw 3 cards. Seems good. I can also make it so we both sack 5 things, but that doesn't seem nearly as good. They have so many cards, though. It's weird. Like, even if they're cast the Season of Loss, it's not even clear how ahead I'm going to be. But it at least helps. The thing is, I don't have a good attack to force even any, like, uncomfortable trades or anything. And they just passed with 5. What are they going to do now? Just play like a moose or something? I guess I'm just going to wait. I don't think there's a reason to play the season just yet. I mean, it's tempting enough to just fire it off, but they just literally pass with 7 mana up with the Lily Splash Mentor. Like, they have a moose or something silly. There it is. Yeah. The most telegraphed moose in all the land. Oh, God. What do I do? Like, I feel like I have to do something. They just have to have something. I just don't have good blocks. I mean, I can do this for 5 and then just like try to win with Corpseberry Cultivator. And they have 5 cards in hand? Yeah. This is one of those games too, like Season of Lost barely even does anything. Or barely does enough, rather. It's like, it says, both players sacrifice 3 things and I draw 3 cards. But the thing is, the things that they sacrifice are just so trivial, it doesn't really matter. I mean, I should do it anyways, but... What is this? Why are they doing... what? Okay. Sure. Yeah, their board is just too good. I just have to do this for 5, don't I? What 5 things am I sacrificing? One, 2. The thing is, I just drew Sticky Tongue Sentinel, which is really interesting. Oh, man. I think I can play everything. All right, so let's do that. And then I can like play the Pawn Prophet, and then I can play Season of Loss for 5 and sack the Pawn Prophet. That's kind of my plan, at least. Will it work? Who knows? I mean, if they have a counter, they have a counter. But this is all I got. This is like the best thing that I have. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that makes sense. Do I want Sticky Tongue Sentinel here or 3-Tree Root Weaver? Just for your information, I think I'm a pretty big dog after this. But I'm just fighting the good fight, right? Okay, Polywallop. Wow, a 1-mana Polywallop, huh? Oh, and a bounce spell? Okay, sure. They have 3 cards in hand. Yeah, we're fine. We got this. It's yeah. I mean, they just kind of have everything you want in this type of deck, and I'm just playing off the top of my deck. No skill here. Sure. Wow. This is kind of the dream, like, Froggy deck. All right. GG's. Okay, so it looks like we are 1-1. It's okay. We ran into a juggernaut of a Simic deck. I still believe. We have powerful cards, I believe. Okay, on the draw here, I will keep this. A couple of Nocturnal Hungers, a Forest and a Swamp. We have a Paw Patch formation here. Hopefully that finds us land number 3. And then Treetop Sentries. And we have a nice little food token here to forage. I mean, ideally, I just draw Island right away and I play turn 2 Pawn Profit. And into Thoughtstalker Warlock. Okay, that did not happen. Sadness. Well, let's find a land here. Okay, that's good. So found a swamp. That's a 3-Tree Root Weaver versus Thoughtstalker Warlock. I don't hate the idea of Thoughtstalker Warlock here. It's just like a really good blocker. And it gets a card. And if they have some kind of removal spell, it doesn't matter. And if they have a trick, it doesn't matter, and I can still just block happily. The thing with the 3-Tree Root Weaver is, if they attack me, I just take it, and then... Yeah, okay. It's a lot of damage, holy cow. I mean, I'm blocking this token. Okay. Well, now this is pretty rough. I guess I play 3-Tree Root Weaver now. It's just like being on the draw against the rabbit deck can be pretty punishing. And this is the reason why. It's like Intrepid Rabbit plus Tree Guard duo just makes things so tough. All right, Druid of the Spade. Okay, okay. That is okay. I'm going to play Pawn Profit to try to draw a land, and then use Fel on Druid of the Spade. Did not draw a land. We actually drew probably the worst possible card for us in Stargaze. Longstock Brawl. Okay. We take 6. Quite the beating. Quite the beating. Well, Dream Dew Entrancer is definitely going to help. I'm going to tap down the Thistledown players here. And then hopefully this will allow us to stabilize this board. But they're stuck on 4 lands, so it's just... But if we lose this game, it's simply just kind of a nature of this format. Like, I play things every single turn. But when your opponent's got the... just like... is the aggressor, and we have instances like this, it's tough. So this looks like a rabbit response. Yep. All right, we're at 1. Land would be nice, so I can Hive Spine Wolverine and kill the token. Did not find a land. This is tricky then. I can just play Corpseberry Cultivator and just put a 3/4 in play. Seems okay. 1, 2, 3. So I have 2 blockers. All right, that was excellent. That's going to give us some time here. That will give us some time. So, I have a Sticky Tongue Sentinel here, which I can use to pick up a land, which allows me to crack my food and puts another permanent in play. So I'm going to do that over the Treetop Sentries. Let's bounce. I'm not going to make this bigger. I'm at 1, so I'm still not in any position to attack. Decline. And I want to save this for the Treetop Sentry. No, actually, well, we'll see what they do. Come on! Everybody's moosing me out! The moose is too loose! Have nothing, okay? You played the moose. Like, you are not allowed to top deck another thing here. You, like, curved out perfectly and went turn 6 moose. Just chill. Please chill. That's all we got. We're not dead. Paw Patch Recruit off the top? You have to be kidding me. That's insane. I'm at 3. Well, I don't want to target any of their stuff. Like, if I eat this token, they put 2 counters on something. All right. Whatever, dude. Whatever, dude. What do I want to target? Probably just this. Well, this should be a delight. This should be a delight. I mean, I'm assuming I'm just dead on board. Or I'm assuming, rather, that I'm dead. So I will make all the blocks that seem correct. And then we'll just, excuse me, and then we'll just see what happens. Yeah. Oh, you know, just 3-4 perfect cards in a row with our back against the wall. That's it. That's it. How's your day going? Mine's going great. Them's the beats. Let's keep going. All right, opponent goes first. 3 forests, all unplayables. I suppose that is a mulligan. I will keep this and bottom swamp. I figured with the Paw Patch formation on the draw, I'm likely to find another mana source, so. Pond Prophet, okay. I'm not going to kill that. We are so good at killing enchantments, by the way. Azure Beastbinder, okay. Man, it sucks whenever they have shore up mana, but it's like, what am I going to do? Like, they clearly have shore up. Oh, they clearly don't. Like, obviously they didn't have shore up. Why would they have shore up? All right, I might want to use this to draw cards this time around. Lightshell Duo. Bushy Bodyguard. Gotta think. All right, let's just do this. We can set up for a nice Season of Loss, potentially. But I'm going to make this a 4-3 just to not give anything away too much. Or too badly. Playful Shove on my token? Not cool. I wanted to tap my token. What the? Hey, hey, relax. Buddy. Buddy, relax. Unreal. All right, we're gonna need to slow things down here. They're doing too much nonsense here. Let's stabilize. Let's stabilize the board. We can Bushy Bodyguard. Okay. They are going through their deck. Wow, I mean, it looks like they have an excellent blue-red deck here. Flame Cash Gecko. Sure. I'm at 10, so I'm not super interested in attacking. I'm just going to play this. The reason being is this is really good with Season of Loss. Actually, I can attack, can't I? I'm happy trading my Bushy Bodyguard for... Damn it! Never mind. Wait, they didn't Playful Shove my Bushy Bodyguard? Interesting. Polywallop was a good draw. They have 4 cards. How do I want to do this? probably want to polywallop the Daring Wave Rider. Or actually, maybe I can just pass. Yeah, I'm gonna pass. That's super duper annoying. Stop playing Pawn Profits. I got the Season of Loss that I'm trying to set up for. You're not making it easy for me to set up for it. How many playful shoves? Oh my gosh. All right. They have 15 cards left in their deck. Oh my gosh. Okay. Do I just Season of Loss? Probably. For 4. Or whatever. I hope they just somehow deck. Okay. But they're gonna have... What the hell? They are all about spinning their wheels. Like, my dream here, my goal, my hope, rather, is that I'm able to defeat my opponent. I'm hoping that I can defeat my opponent via mill. So I have 2 different ways to block the Pathmaker, even if they kill this Wolverine. The Eddie Merc Crab would be quite bad, so I gotta be mindful of that. They're just up so many cards. We tried with the Season of Loss, but their curve is super low. Uh-oh. That cannot be a good sign. When they start things off with a shore up on Alania's Pathmaker, I'm probably dead. We'll see what happens. We'll see how we die. Okay. Okay. Sure. Oh, that's not good. I'll take this for now. I feel like they have another trick for this Polywallop. Okay. I might want to do something for that. But in response to like a spell they cast? I don't know. Alright, well that's a Sticky Tongue Sentinel. They have 2 cards. Probably all lands, right? Okay. No! Alright, something big. No! No! Stop drawing things! How many lands are in your deck? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11. They're probably playing like 16 or 15 lands or something with all the cycling that they have. Okay, 5, 6, 10, 11, 12. 11, 12. So they probably have... Most of these are lands. At least 3 of these, at least half their deck is lands. No, not like this. Not like this. Gosh. This is highly unfortunate. Man. I mean, we had a couple of trophies in a row, but we just got beat down here. Absolutely beat down. That is unfortunate. Ran into some decent opponents. My opponent here had a really good deck. And not much more I can say about that, right? I just, like, 2 of my losses were to Mythic players that had really solid decks. This was a really cool blue-red deck with infinite spells. And then I lost to the deck with, like, a much better blue-green deck. And then I lost to the green... The green-white deck was definitely the most tilting of my losses. But this was certainly not the perfect deck. I first picked the Dream Dew Entrancer, and I had a lot of hopes and dreams, but it felt like we were not necessarily in the most open seat. Green seemed okayishly open, and then we, of course, got Season of Lost too. So for a deck that had both the Dream Dew Entrancer and the Season of Lost, this is certainly kind of disappointing. We had decent number of interaction, a couple of Hivespine Wolverines, which are quite nice with the Warlock, Stargaze to try to help find our rares. But I just felt like we ran into some solid decks, and then that green-white deck that just drew like runner to close us out there. I thought we were really close to being able to stabilize. But this is, again, just proof that even when you feel like you have an okay deck, sometimes things don't necessarily always go your way. We did have the previous draft where we went 7-0 and everything went our way. And in this draft, we were even able to play some of our best cards, but our opponents just did more powerful things and got us. And that's the nature of the beast. And we were unable to be successful. A little disappointing here with, I think, maybe 1 draft left to go in this format. Hopefully we can have that one go a little bit better, and would love to be able to finish Bloomburrow with a trophy before heading into Duskborn. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button for more daily videos just like this. If you've enjoyed all of this content and wanted to support the channel, check out my Patreon. That's patreon.com/paulcheon. Shout out to all the patrons. Thank you for your support. Additionally, check out tcgplayer.com for all your Magic the Gathering singles and sealed product needs. If you want to purchase anything through the website, make sure you click that affiliate link in the description below. And last but not least, check out heavyplay.com for premium Magic the Gathering supplies and accessories. If you want deck boxes, playmats, sleeves, dice boxes, life pads, you name it, they got it. Check them out. heavyplay.com/paulcheon for 10% off your first order. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow for the last Bloomburrow draft.